Welcome to Reservations For One with Bills. I am Bills back. The Valentine's Day episode, or should I say the No Valentine's Day episode, because I definitely don't have a Valentine's this year. Just like every other year. At least I didn't go and I'm not in the hospital this year. I think I can't, dang, time just be flying. I can't remember if that was last year or the year before. But I don't know. I just really think I'm addicted to having bad Valentine's days. I think I do it to myself. I put it speaking into existence and I put it into action. Because even when I was in relationships, I had bad Valentine's Day. I mean, because I was always in a couple relationships, so I had to fight with somebody to, I couldn't do nothing. Or even if I did do something on Valentine's Day, I couldn't really post it or enjoy it because I'm arguing with somebody. I got to move sneaky. So, it's definitely my fault why I never had a good Valentine's Day. But I do think about it, I did have one really, really good Valentine's Day. That's when it was actually great. I would say it was a great Valentine's Day when All Star Weekend was in New York that year, and Valentine's Day was on that fucking Saturday. I think it was the 14th. Yeah, and that was like the best of time. That's when my Valentine's Day peaked. That was just probably one of the best times of my life. Period. Like that was like a great week. Like I fucking fell in love. I broke up with my girl. I lost my job. My car got towed. I was hosting parties. I partied every night because that fucking night I remember I hosted Webster Hall. That's when I hosted a party at Webster Hall. So that was that Thursday night, and I had a job for like a month. That was the last time I had a job. I had like two jobs my whole life. That I worked at Home Depot when I was like 20, and then I had like a brief job for like a month that I only took to try to make other people happy. I was just trying to, your family like, oh, it's a good job, you gotta take it. You're like, whatever, fuck it, I do it for my family. And I had a job for like a month then, and I got fired because I came late 3 times in a month because I had went out that Thursday. I was hosting Webster Hall, so they gave me 2 bottles. We in there, my whole crew came. We all out there drunk as a motherfucker. It was mad lit, and because it was like All Star Weekend that Thursday, and I was supposed to be to work at 6 a.m. But I wound up going to my girlfriend's house that night, and we got into like a big argument fight because it was about to be. It was Valentine's Day and All Star Weekend in New York City. Of course, I'm getting into a fight. Like I'm not hanging out with my girl. I'm sorry, but this is when you're young, you got to break up with your girl so you could have fun. And I do regret it now, but it was like, listen, man. At that time, it was what was going to happen. So, boom, I wound up waking up at 9 o'clock. I was supposed to be to work at 6 o'clock. Mind you, it was my third time being late, and they was like, yeah, this job is just not for you. And they fired me. I was like, it was all right. Fuck it. I hated the job anyway. I did not want to do it, so I wasn't I wasn't too upset. Then that Friday night, I remember my son Cosmo had a party in Dumbo. We went there. Fucking it was mad lit in there. Then I went to the city. Went to like 2, 3 parties in the city. It was lit. Man, and this girl had came into town I was in love with, so I was hanging out with her. Fucking that Saturday night, boom, again another party. It was like a day party in the meatpacking district, and we had all went there. Me, my fucking son Show, Skeet, fucking Bugs was there, Icy, Trills. We was mad deep in the party. I think even Joe and Rory had came to that shit. And I was with the girl again. I was at the love of my life. I was so in love with her at the time. I was having so much fun. I remember niggas called me like, yo, we see your girl in the club with a nigga. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm with the love of my life right now. I was like, I don't care. Fucking leave the bitch alone. Whatever. It don't matter to me. I don't care. Niggas call me like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Because I wasn't trying to ruin my weekend. Fuck, I'm supposed to go over there, have to deal with that. Hell no. Let me have my fun. That night, I think, did I go out again that night? And that night was just lit. And fucking, I remember then that Sunday, boom, that was Saturday night. Then Sunday, the All Star game. I think I watched the All Star game, so I was hungover. I think we went to like a little lounge and shit. I remember this other girl I was dealing with at the time called me like, oh, come get me. Me and my friends, I'm with a bunch of my friends, but they have about to have an 8-some with this NBA player. I don't know the nigga personally, but I was like, God damn, that nigga get bitches like that? Hell no, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you right now. So I wound up leaving this hookah bar. Before I left the hookah bar, I'm like, fuck, because I was so in love from the night before. I hung over. I ain't even take no shower, so I got I got the dirty balls on. I go in the fucking bathroom or the hookah spot. I take my undershirt off, try to wipe my dick off. Like fuck, I'm about to have to get smelling like a fucking condom. About to have sex again. I was like fuck it, but I wound up just getting shorty. We wound up chilling, relaxing, and fucking. Then I just dropped her home, and I remember on my way home, I had popped the Xanax in. I'm mad drunk. I'm just driving around. The city still lit. I'm just driving around the city thinking like, man, I might as well just kill myself. I don't think I'm ever going to have as much fun as I had this weekend ever again. And I might as well just kill myself. I'm happy I didn't, but it definitely crossed my mind. You know, sometimes when you having too much fun, you be like, fuck it, man. This is it. This is the pinnacle. This is the peak I've reached. I've reached nirvana. I'm about to go out from here. But it's so much more happened that weekend that it's just, and it's a blur because that's around the time I was taking Xanax heavy. So it's a lot of stuff I'm definitely leaving out because we know what Xanax does to the brain. But that definitely was a great weekend. That I still got some pictures. Sometimes I should look at the pictures from that weekend like, damn, that was a good weekend. I don't want to be, I had mad great weekends though. I'm not one of them niggas that was like, that was the peak of my, you feel me? But that definitely was just like, a great weekend, and because it was Valentine's Day, and that was like I spent Valentine's Day with somebody, even though it was just like more of a party scene. I just never spent Valentine's Day with somebody as much as I did that year. Damn. But now, ever since then, Valentine's Day been super dirt. Like it's just been super dirt, and I know it's my fault. I'm just addicted to having bad Valentine's Day. I'm addicted to it. Because if I can't incorporate it with, I don't know, I just like to incorporate everything with my fun. Like, if I had a Valentine's and she was like, you want to go to a party you want to go to? I'm like, hell fucking yeah. Because I did have good after Valentine's Day, though. Like, I done been a jerk on Valentine's Day. And then, like, maybe 2-3 days later, I set up a nice dinner. Or we go to dinner. Or I do something really, really sweet. Because I'm a good boyfriend. I'm just a selectively good boyfriend, you know, like it got to be on my terms. If I don't feel like doing it that day, it just won't get done that day, and that is kind of inconsiderate of me. So I'm definitely going to change from now on. But I'm just saying that's what happened. This is all past tense. This is not not anything currently on my current thoughts or currently anything I would currently do, my current actions. So, but. Now today for Valentine's Day, I'm single, lonely, miserable. I'm gonna just fucking get drunk, look on my ex's LinkedIn because that's the only place I can fucking find them. I'm blocked on every other social media. Got blocked on Twitter. I don't even know if they got Twitter. Fucking Facebook I'm blocked. Instagram I'm blocked. So get drunk, look at that one little ass LinkedIn picture, and listen to some sad songs. I got my top 5 like sad songs I listen to on Valentine's Day. I don't know though, like, well, I'm funny with sad songs because some sad songs I like where like I'm heartbroken, and you know, and I don't know if I like being heartbroken better or breaking hearts better, like, because when you heartbroken, it gives you motivation. Like I listen to like a couple of sad songs that's like I'm heartbroken and oh I can't believe that it's like this, and I feel those songs too. But I also feel the songs where I'm sorry for doing bullshit and I'm just begging to try to get back. You feel me? So I don't know. My top 5 right now is definitely my top lonely go to songs is I'm listening to tonight. Number 1 is No Doubt Don't Speak. Oh, don't speak. Cause I know what you're saying. So please just stop explaining. Don't tell me cause it hurts. Oh man, ain't nothing worse than knowing somebody trying to break up with you. You can feel it in your soul, in your bones, and you just sit there like, fuck. It ain't nothing you could do. You just sitting there miserable, fucking just out of your mind, like, damn, man, I'm about to get broken up with. You just rather just go, just leave. Like, of course, I'm gonna fight you for not to leave, but just leave, just go, just leave me alone. And number 2, Lauryn Hill, X Factor. Oh man, X Factor is fucking. She just be like, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. when she say that, I feel like in my soul, because I done been in situations where I felt like I'm just so in love with this person and they not loving me back the way I want them to love me back. Please, like, if you could only see, like, you just be wanting to say stuff like, yo, like, and you don't want to sound like crazy obsessive. And that's another thing. When you start to love somebody more than they love you, anything you do sound crazy and obsessive. So you just got to take a step back after a while, because I just want to tell, like, been there where you just want to be like, yo, please, like, I'm the one for you. Like, but picture somebody telling you that, but you know it, how you feel in your heart and in your bones, and it's just not resonating. So you just got to step back. So that I'm gonna listen to definitely Future Throwaway, man. Future Throw is definitely in my I'm sorry bag. You feel me? Sorry for the people that I've hurt when I'm listening to. If loving me in public ain't safe, you can take my love and hide it. Don't give up on me today. I know you done told your friends all of the stuff I did to you, and I know you're gonna look crazy for coming back, but just please, just mess with me a little bit. We could take it slowly. Like, you could just just have my love. Just please give me any access to you. So I love Future Throwaway, man. That's definitely my I'm sorry for the things I did song. Number 4 is Drake Liability. That one is definitely it creeped up. I wasn't feeling that album, but it definitely creeped up and became one of my favorite heartbroken songs. You Lie and A Piece of Me Die. And number 5 is Delta Spirit, California. It's just like, yo, man, that's a great song too. It's like, just get away from me. Like, you gotta go. I want you to go past my outstretched arms. And even though I'm gonna fight for you, you're not for me. So that's definitely my top 5 Valentine's Day songs that I'm gonna get drunk and think about all the mistakes I made and wish I did things differently playlist. This has been an episode of Reservations for One with Bills. I am Bills. Make sure you go to SaturdayShop.com to check out some Saturday.com. I don't know why I say Saturday Shop. Saturday Shop on Twitter, Saturday on Instagram, Saturday.com. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube, to the podcast. Make sure you follow me at BBillions on Twitter, SadPit on IG, SadPit on TikTok. I'm gonna start doing on TikTok too. I need help. If anybody can help me with TikTok, please, somebody help me and help me to figure out how I could be on TikTok, because TikTok is so fucking informative. It's just so fucking informative. And if I spend time on there, got to be able to master it. So I'm asking for help. Somebody help me. All right. Reservations for One with Bill. Saturday.com. I am out.